What's up, iTunes? Oh yeah, we're back. It's me, Cody. I'm the host of this podcast. Just want to say welcome back to everyone, every new listener. If you're a new listener, if that's the first episode, if this is the first episode that you're listening to, welcome. Sorry about that beginning. I don't usually do it like that. It's just I've been doing this thing on my Snapchat recently, where I say "What's up, guys?" over and over again. And people really seem to hate it. So for some reason, I thought, hey, maybe I should start the podcast off like that. Don't know why. I'm kind of starting to make that my thing, even though people really seem to despise it. You know what? That's something. It's kind of the same thing. I posted a video today. Now, if you're new here, I'm a YouTuber. I post videos. If you didn't know that, and that's my thing. You know, right now is I'm big into YouTube. I love posting videos. So I posted one today. And Jesus Christ, I guess it was my most polarizing video yet, ever. Which is absolutely insane. Because I've posted some pretty fucking controversial videos. Like, for example, one where I made fun of a Catholic couple for not having sex before marriage. That was a video that basically, I never said that. No, I basically did. Yeah, I did. Straight up made fun of them. And that's pretty controversial shit, right? I'm not saying I'm like the edgelord or anything, but like, you know, generally I feel like I'm not afraid to share my opinion. So I'm just saying that video seemed to get less polarizing comments than this most recent one where I used a green screen. That was basically the only difference. And then I talked about my first time doing shit with my friend. We were like, what was your first time you got in a car crash? And we'd say it. I thought it was kind of an interesting idea. I don't know. Came up with that. Well, I mean, like, I'd like to think I came up with it, but people, this is the thing. People make fun of me. They're like, wow, that's the problem with me doing YouTube now, right? Is that a little bit late start to the game. People have been doing YouTube for like 10 years. And I'm, really just getting into it within the past year. And so I'm kind of just doing shit that everyone else did 7 years ago. So that's why when I bought a green screen and came up with this idea of doing like, what was your first time doing, what was your first time, jerking off, stuff like that. I thought that was an innovative, original idea. Turns out, people have been doing that for fucking years. People have been using green screens for a long time. And I knew that, but I was like, maybe I can do it different. And I feel like I did. But I guess other people just, I don't know. Dude, sorry. I had a little bit of a cough recently. Half the people in the comments were like, yo, this is your funniest video. And the other half were like, what the fuck is this garbage video? Like, there was nothing in between. It was either, yo, this is super sick, this is your best one you've ever done, or absolutely delete this and delete your channel. So, let's take a look at some comments here. You know what? I want to take a look at some comments. And I think it was because basically what my idea was the whole story, the reason why we bought the green screen, okay? Sam and I had this idea for a video for this new channel I just created, and I'll talk about this a little bit later. But I created a new channel, and we're going to start doing videos on that channel, and I had an idea basically for the start. Basically, we needed a backdrop for this little bit idea we had. So I went to the fabric store. That's a real thing. The fabric store. Went there, and it's actually pretty close to me too, and it's like got a shit ton of fabric. Who would have thought that the fabric store would have fabric? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? So I went there to the fabric store, and we're like, hey, we basically wanted like a sports backdrop is what we wanted, if that makes any sense. I don't really want to ruin the bit before it, because we'll probably actually include it in the video, but basically Sam walked in, he's like, hey, do you have anything sports themed? And the dude was just like, had dreadlocks down to his ass, worked at a fabric store, looks at Sam, who is like, if you know what Sam looks like, he's my friend. He's a bigger dude. He's got a lot of muscle on him. Just kind of looks like a little bit bro-y. So you can imagine Sam walking into a fabric store and asking the dude with dreadlocks if he has anything sports themed. And the guy was just like, oh my fucking God, what is this, for your race car bed or something, dude? Is that what you're looking for? Sheets for your race car bed? You looking for a fucking cape to wear during when you're watching football games? So we walk in, we're like, hey, do you have anything sports themed? And he holds up this fabric with a bunch of like little animated footballs on it. And we're like, not really what we're looking for. And then I saw something green, a green fabric. And I was like, wait a minute, why don't we just buy a bunch of green fabric, hang it up, we'll film in front of it, and then I'll just replace it with whatever backdrop we want. A la green screen. And I was like, that's a funny idea. I could really fuck around with that. It'd be funny. And let's do it all shitty. So that like, let's put it in front of the windows so that like different parts of the green screen are different colors of green, so that like some parts are sharp and some aren't. It'd be hilarious. It'd be like we're having a shitty projector behind us. And so we bought it. We did exactly that. We bought it. I bought about about 5 yards of it. If that is it. If you're interested in how many yards I bought of the green fabric, I bought about 5 yards. Hung it up on my wall right here. I'm looking at it. I was actually going to film the podcast in front of it if enough of you didn't fucking complain about it. Hung it up. We filmed this video. About half an hour into the filming, the camera turns off and we didn't realize it. So we went on for another like 15 minutes and it got really funny. And then we looked at the camera. We're like, God damn it, it wasn't recording. And so we refilmed the last 15 minutes. Anyways, I spent a long time editing this video because I had a lot of fun with it. The things you could do with a green screen, so much fun to fuck around if you don't give a shit about the quality. Like I was just zooming in, putting just scenes of us in the background, like the same scene, just smaller, which to me is an innovative idea. But if been watching YouTube for a long time, I'm sure that's not. I'm sure you're rolling your eyes right now and going, oh my God, I saw fucking iDubbbz do that 7 years ago, whatever. To me, I'm still learning. And it's fun to fuck around with it. I was having a lot of fun. It was, the creative juices were flowing. Just my brain just juicing. Excreting creative juice. Just I was having fun. I was fucking around. And so I spent a long time editing this video because it's just like I was just having fun with the green screen. And then I posted it and wow. Let's read some of these comments. The green screen is cancer. That was the most recent one. Cool. Green screen is cancer. Do you guys ever see that show? It's like the Action Bronson one. I think it's on Viceland, where they like talk about space and stuff like that. And there's this green screen behind. I thought I've never like actually watched multiple episodes of that show, but I think I saw like either a trailer or I watched like the first 10 minutes of the first episode or something. And I thought the green screen was fucking hilarious. It's so funny just being able to put whatever you want back there. It totally changes the context and like the tone of the video or whatever, like the content. Podcast with Noel was great, but this is not okay. You should delete this. Quality bad. Video and jokes. So not only was the video bad, but also the jokes in the video were bad too. Not really a fan of the green screen. Love you, though. Oh, fuck. This shit is so funny. Lol, this was amazing. Seriously, this needs to be a series. Fucking funny. Reminds me of Action Bronson and Ancient Aliens. See? There we go. That's what I was talking about. That was actually the first comparison. Like, that was the first time I've actually heard someone say that. I just thought of that. It's crazy. Anyways. Honestly, the more organic your videos are, the better. You don't need over edits. I'm not over editing, bitch. Fucking fags. JK. That's what someone... You better not delete this. Like, it's either one or the other. He's having so much fun with that green screen. Love this new setup. It's so cool. This video is the definition of a kid that just discovered PowerPoint effects. You didn't fucking edit this, you little shit. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Is that like I had my intern here this weekend. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but he was like helping us with the video, just like coming up with like funny first times to talk about. And so I like called out to him during the video, and I referenced it, and everyone thought the intern was the one who edited it. And they're like, oh, that's why it's so shitty. No, I was just having a little fun. It was me. Anyways, guys, yeah, so that's what I had to say about that. If you liked it, cool. If you didn't, well, it's too fucking bad. I'm honestly getting better at like reading the negative comments and just kind of like dealing with it. I think like YouTube is a little bit tough. People, even on this podcast, people are like, you shouldn't worry so much about people's opinions. And it's like, I never used to actually, with Vine and stuff like that. I would just do the Vines, and I'm like, whatever. There's 6-second videos. If someone doesn't like it, whatever. I have another job, and I don't really care. But now that this is my career, and like I put a lot more time into my content, like I care about this shit a lot. I think about it a lot. I edit it a lot. It takes me a long time to make this shit. And so when I see negative comments, sometimes it like goes in my head because I'm like, wow, fuck, I put so much work in, and maybe I'm just like, I don't know, not thinking about things correctly or something. But now I'm kind of like, I'm getting better at just being like, yeah, if I put work into something and I think it's funny, then fuck it. It's going to stay up, and you can deal with it. If you don't like it, then watch the next video. You'll probably like that one. But thank you for watching my stuff. Big news here. Big news. I just got a P.O. box. I just went to the mailbox right now, like right before I sat down and recorded this, and I got a P.O. box. And this is mostly so that you can, if you're interested, you can send me stuff, and I can talk about things that you send me. I can do videos with them. I think it's cool. I think I used to have a P.O. box, and I think it was cool. I got like a lot of really nice notes from people that were just like, hey, like handwritten notes. When's the last time you hand wrote a fucking note, or anything for that matter? Sometimes I have ideas now. I've started using my journal again, just like write down like the things I have to do, because I'm kind of scatterbrained, and so a lot of times I'll get anxiety just because I'll think about all the things I have to do during the day. And so now I've started writing them down, and it's kind of helped my anxiety a little bit because I'm like, at least I have this. I have a to-do list, and anytime I'm like, what should I do? I can just refer to that. So I've started writing in my journal, handwriting, and it's just bad. I forget how to write. I don't even know. I'm like, how do you do letters? Don't know. I'm like, where's the A key on this journal? Bad joke. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, it's just I've like kind of forgotten it, and then like even when I do write, then I can't even read it later. So for someone to hand write a note and send it to me, it was awesome. And I used to get them all the time, and then I let the P.O. box expire. I don't know. It used to be in Santa Monica, and it's far away now. So I just got a new one. And so if you want to send me pictures of your, I don't know, sorry, Jesus Christ, coughing, just burping, just excreting gas here. If you want to send me stuff to the P.O. box, then absolutely go for it. I'll tell you the address right now. It is 333 Washington Boulevard, number 7, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292. And I'll put that in the description and probably some other places. Is there like some public listing? Oh, wow, I just dropped the key. Where did that go? Oh, here it is. So yeah, is there some sort of public listing for P.O. boxes? If so, can someone go put mine on there? So yeah, want to send me stuff? Send me invites to your birthday party. Send me, just send me money. Just send me tons of money, tons of it. Send me candy. That's something that I actually want. So I'll tell you what. I fuck with these candies. And I used to buy, my dad and I feel like they're the only people in the world that actually like these. My favorite, like one of my favorite types of candies is like, is black licorice, but like quadruple salted. Like I'm talking like Warhead salty, or just in pain when you eat it. You know what I mean? Like you put it in your mouth and you just go, oh, fuck. I love that shit. That is my shit. What's up, guys? That is my shit right there. Salty black licorice. When I eat one of these things, I want to be dehydrated for a week afterwards. I want to have my weekly intake of salt when I eat one or two of these candies. And they exist. I used to import them from the fucking Netherlands because I like them so much. Seriously, like a 2-pound box of these things. I used to pay like $40 to have it sent from the Netherlands. I used to go to this sketchy ass candy website. It was called, I don't know, DutchCandy.dl or whatever the fuck his domain extension is. And I used to import these motherfuckers. And I used to eat them so often. And they're so good. But I feel like nobody else in the world likes them. Seriously, I used to give them, whenever I had a friend visit, when I used to buy these things, I used to give them one of them. And they would put it in their mouth and instantly spit it out. Instantly. That's how like powerful these things are. And my dad and I are like the only ones that actually like them. So if you live in the Netherlands and you want to send me some of those, I would love some of your salty black licorice, please. I love black licorice. I do. Or just licorice in general. Well, yeah, everyone likes red licorice, but I'm talking black licorice. Love it. Love it. Bitter. Amazing. So yeah, if you want to send me that, I don't know, send me, just don't send me, I don't know, don't send me like, I had Carly and Aaron on the podcast and someone had sent them trash. Probably don't send me that. If you look down and go, oh yeah, this is funny. This is a funny thing to send them. It's probably not funny. Right? I assume the person who sent Carly and Aaron trash was probably like, yeah, it's good. It's not good. It's not good. It's like people who request money from me on Venmo. Not funny. And I still get it. I still have it. I still get people doing that to this day. I get people requesting money from me on Venmo, even though, and I think it's from the one podcast where I talked about that and said it wasn't funny. I said it was like, that's not funny. Paying me money, that's funny. And I'm not even saying that. Don't pay me money. Don't pay me money on Venmo. Don't do that. But I look down and I chuckle sometimes because I'm like, oh, someone is less rich now because they sent someone random money. I think that's a funny concept. Like, jokes at your own expense are very funny to me. That's why I love self-deprecating shit, right? You request money from someone as a joke. It's not funny. Why is that funny? Like today, I got a fucking request $5 from someone. It's fucking, what? What are you doing? What am I going to do? I'm going to decline it. And then you're going to go to your friends and go, oh, it's so quirky. I fucking requested money from Cody. And you declined it. Crazy, huh? No. It's not crazy. It would be crazy if I fucking paid it. That would be crazy. Fuck. I might start doing that. Kidding. Do not request money from me. But anyways, send me money to my P.O. box. No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Send me whatever you want. I'll do a video with it, and I'm excited. Like I said last time I had a P.O. box, I got a bunch of good stuff. So, oh, good. My camera battery is dying. Good stuff, man. Really good stuff. Send me another camera battery for my fucking T6i. Okay, so what did I want to talk about? So Saturday was a fun day. Went to Malibu Wines. I don't know if you guys have ever been there before. If any of you have been to Malibu, if you're from California area, maybe you've been to Malibu Wines before. It's this nice little picnicky type spot in Malibu. It's on a winery, I guess, and so they have a whole bunch of tables. And you can sit at these tables with your friends and drink the wine that the winery makes or whatever. You're just basically drinking in the sun with a bunch of other people, and everyone's dressed up in their Sunday best. And so we made a reservation at this place for Saturday. This is for my friend Sam's birthday. He's the one that was in that Polarizing video I was talking about. So we made a reservation, and I called earlier in the week, and I said, hey, what's the you got any spots available? And they were all like, the earliest available is, the only table we have available is 10 a.m. on Saturday. And so I was like, fuck it. Pulled the trigger. Said, yeah, sure. Was like, all right, ask for forgiveness, not for permission. So I booked it. I called everyone. I said, hey, is this too early? And everyone's like, well, kinda. I'm not really down to fucking go drink wine at 10 a.m. And I was like, well, sorry, it happened. So everyone's like, okay, well, I guess that's the thing now. I guess Saturday's just going to be a drunk morning. And I got a party bus, reserved a party bus over there. So the party bus picked us up at 8:45 a.m. And we were drinking by like that 8:45 a.m. We got on the bus, started drinking right away, went to Malibu Wines, had a really, really good time. By the time we left, it felt like it should have been 6 p.m. But it was not even close to that. It was like about 1 p.m. And we took the party bus all the way back. And that was basically just everyone having to pee for like 2 hours because it takes so long to get back from Malibu because of the traffic and whatnot. And everyone's drunk on the bus. So you can imagine that's just like the worst, the perfect storm of like miserableness is people just having to pee on the goddamn party bus on the way back. Not really, I guess. There are definitely more miserable situations, like probably Houston right now. I'm just saying, having to pee really bad when you're stuck in this confined space with a bunch of other drunk people. Not really the best way to spend the Saturday afternoon. We ended up stopping at a Ralph's to go to the bathroom or whatever. This is all very boring, I'm guessing. Anyways, what I wanted to say was we got back. And then we planned to have like a fight party. Now, I know probably every dude who has a podcast, and probably some females too, have all talked about the fight, I'm guessing. Or will be talking about the fight. And I was like, I'm going to be the one guy that doesn't give a fuck about the fight. But goddamn, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the fight. I remember my buddies beforehand, they were all like, should we buy the fight? Should we not buy the fight? And I was like, I don't care. I don't really care about sports. Never really been into boxing. I like Conor McGregor. I mean, I think he's a charismatic guy and he does some funny stuff. Floyd Mayweather. Never really been a fan of Floyd. Just talks about money too much. Right? Like, come on, dude. We know you're rich. Why is that so much part of your brand? Just chill. Why you got to post Instagram videos of all your cash? It's like, people who flex on their fans are so weird. That's what the dude I did my last video about Grant Cardone. Like, only rappers can flex on their fans. Because then it's like, all right, now I believe your lyrics. But like, why does Floyd Mayweather have to flex so much? I get it, dude. You're rich. You're successful. We all fucking know that. I'm watching you. I paid $100 to watch you on TV. I know that you're getting money from that. So I've never really been a fan of him, the money team, whatever. It's so fucking stupid. So I was just like, whatever. Don't really care about the fight. Don't care if we buy it. Don't care if we don't. And then it got kind of closer, and one of my friends was like, how about we don't buy it? Just out of principle. I don't want to give these guys money for this or whatever. And I remember getting closer. I was like, man, I kind of feel like we should. I don't know. Some part of me was like, I kind of want to see this. So we ended up buying it twice. I just remember we bought it fucking twice because the UFC app completely fucked us, and I'm sure everyone else, and just like was just totally down. We bought it, and then the stream was just awful, so we ended up buying it on another platform. Now we're like trying to get a refund or whatever. So we ended up spending $200 buying this fight twice. But I was fucking into it, dude. I was into it. Straight up, I was just on the edge of my seat, like, oh my god, this is boxing. Holy fuck. I love it. Just cool, like seeing, I don't know, this like knowing the backstory. Conor is not a boxer and blah, blah, blah. It was just like a really interesting fight. It was cool. It was fun to see, and it's fun to just watch two dudes beat the fuck out of each other. Right? That's basically what it is at the end of the day. It's just two people beating the fuck out of each other, and there's honestly, as sadistic as it is, it's kind of interesting to watch. Like when Floyd started just nailing him at the end there, I was just like, oh yeah, keep those coming. Keep fucking punching him. Just keep punching him in the face. That's awesome. That's what you should have been doing the whole time. And now that you're finally doing that, I'm very, very happy that I bought this fight because this is what I bought it for. I spent $200 to watch you punch him in the face. And now that you're doing that, I am happy and I'm watching two men punch each other in the face. And I'm happy about that. Very weird. It is weird if you think about it, right? It's just some part of my brain was just like, oh, fuck yeah. When he started laying into him, I was like, yes, yes. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like Maybe in somewhere deep inside, I don't know. Just never really been into fighting that much, but then when you finally see it, it's like, yeah, this is fucking crazy. Let's see. I got a tiny little Taco Tuesday update today. Just a real minor one. It might be back. What? If you're a first-time listener here, I'm not going to go through the whole backstory. There's been a whole saga of Taco Tuesday stuff that has happened on the podcast. Interesting little update today. I'm walking down the street. I didn't get a text. Actually, this was yesterday. It's from my friend, my Australian friend. He goes, "Hey guys, hey, what up guys? Looks like I'll be hosting. Looks like all. Oh fuck, what's wrong with me? I usually looks like I'll be. I'm really losing it. I'm really not getting this Australian accent today. Oi, what up guys? Looks like I'll be hosting Taco Tuesday today, mate, or tomorrow. Why don't you come over and I'll be hosting?" And that was not good either, but it was better than the last try. Out of the blue, all of a sudden decides maybe it's back on. Now, Adam replies and goes, "Hey, I can't make it. I got something or whatever." And I was like, but should he be able to come? He was the one who canceled it permanently. He was the one that out of the blue said, "Guys, I think it's becoming a forced thing. Taco Tuesday is no longer." And all of a sudden, one of my other friends comes along to revive it, to bring it back from the dead, to give it CPR, mouth to mouth, and bring that motherfucking day back from the dead. Like, wow, good on him. And Adam has the nerve to come along and say, "Hey, I can't make it." Like he was even invited in the first place. He was the one that fucking killed it. Unbelievable. But then I had a date planned, so then I was kind of like, well, it's an easy for me because, I feel like I moved on. I feel like I accepted the fact that Taco Tuesday was dead. And now, it's like when an ex comes back, when an ex texts you out of the blue and you're like, you're like kind of like, fuck off, I'm over you. But then there's a part of your brain that's like, I would like to have sex with you again. It's like that. Taco Tuesday died last week, and I was okay with it. I gave it a little sermon. I had a little funeral for it on the podcast. I was cool with it. And it took me a couple days, but eventually I moved on. I found a different day. I found Margarita Mondays. And so I was like, this is a fresh new day for me. Fresh new day, a little bit of a rebound, sure. But I was moving on. And all of a sudden, Taco Tuesday comes along and texts me, "Hey, I'm back in town. Why don't you come over?" No, I can't. No, we don't talk. What are you talking about? I thought we don't talk anymore. You can't come along. You kidding me? You broke my heart. You can't come along out of nowhere and say, "What's up?" You can't do that. What, are you drunk or something? And she's like, "Yeah, I'm drunk." It's like, I'm a little drunk too. And maybe you know what? I would like to see you again. That's where I'm at right now. I'm like, fuck, man. I was good. I moved on and I accepted the fact that Taco Tuesday was gone. And now I'm in this spot where I'm like, I'm thinking about going. I sent a text back and I said, yeah, I think, I had some plan, but she might work late, and so I think I might come. So I guess we'll find out if I do or not. I guess we'll find out. I'll give you an update next week on whether or not I go to Taco Tuesday, but we'll see. Taco Tuesday is really playing with my heart. It really is. So Sunday I got a manicure. Oh yeah, Sunday got a manicure. Dope. Should definitely do that more often. Look at it. If you're watching on YouTube, look at how much my fucking nails are popping right now. got a manicure, and the time for the end came of the manicure. She finished up. She buffed my nails, made them nice and shiny. I can fucking see my reflection in these goddamn things. Super shiny nails. And so she finishes up, and I'm like, yo, why don't you just paint my pinky black? This, I don't know, because I don't know. Sam was like, yo, Carson Daly used to do that. I'm like, that's kind of cool. So paint it black. I don't know. Why not? Fucking around. Who cares? Who the fuck cares? So I did it. Thought it would look cool. My pinky nail's black right now. I'm like, I look like a rock star. Cool. The amount of dudes that, it's funny because you can always tell who is like not totally, I don't want to say comfortable with their masculinity, but that might be it. I don't know. Countless dudes that I know have seen it and been like, yo, dude, what the fuck is that, my dude? What is that? Get away from me. Seriously, like, it's so funny. People, it's a painted nail. What the fuck? Dudes flip out about this shit. Like, I walk up, like, I was drinking a water bottle, and one of my buddies goes, dude, I don't know if you know this, but your nail is purple. I'm like, dude, okay, first of all, it's black. Second of all, yes, I'm very much aware. I didn't just fucking trip into a jar of nail polish. Like, why would I not know that? Did someone just do it behind my back, like, secretly? I'm, like, looking this way, and one of my friends, as a prank, just pulls out his nail polish and just fucking paints my pinky nail black all of a sudden. So I've looked at my hand and been like, oh, shit, it is. How did that happen? What the fuck? No, I know it's painted black. I did it myself, because why the fuck not? But it's like, it's just funny. Dudes are just so, like, I don't know. It's like, what is this? Girls do that. Girls do it. So yeah, they do. Maybe some guys do it too. Fuck it. Yeah, it's a little abnormal, but you don't see it all the time. But it's like, what the fuck's the issue? You scared? You scared that maybe you're gonna want to paint your nails when you see it? Is that what it is? Dude, get that thing away from me, man. Get away from me. Get it away from me. That's gay. Ah. Get it away, dude. You get that fucking hand away from me. I don't fuck with that. Okay? You're gonna no. Just get it away. Maybe I'm gonna want to paint my nails. Get that thing gets too close. I think it's cool, man. Just one painted nail. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll do my other ones. Pink. Fuck it. Just freak them out even more. Dude. What's on your nails? They look like cotton candy. That's not a guy. You can't do that. You're a guy. You gotta be you gotta be buying football fabric and punching other dudes in the watching other guys punch each other in the face. You can't do that with a painted nails. Gross. Goddamn. Fucking bronchitis or something. Sorry. The VMAs were on. I hate the VMAs. I don't hate the VMAs. I hate Twitter when the VMAs are going on. Because this is just the same thing every time. Everyone, like, why is it that every award show just brings out the fucking worst in people in terms of, like, worshipping pop culture icons? Like, why all of a sudden it's just like, because fucking, I don't know, Lana Del Rey does a good performance, people freak the fuck out. Oh my God, mom, she slays. Lana Del Rey slays my life. Watch her performance. 500,000 retweets on Twitter because someone posted her fucking performance or whatever. I don't even know if she performed, but she's just like one of the ones that people are always freaking the fuck out over Lana Del Rey. Like, I get it. She's cool. And she's a good artist. But, like, why you gotta fucking... I don't know. Why is she your god? You can be a fan. It's just funny that everyone, like, fucking empty... It's just that in the VMAs especially, for some reason, people freak the fuck out. I just like to just stay off. And so, like, I forgot they were even happening, and then I went on my Twitter, and every single tweet is like, oh my God, fucking Lords. Oh, actually, no. I did see Lord's performance, and holy fuck, what was that? Today, Today I had someone show me it. She's like, "You watched it VMAs?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "You should have seen Lord performance." And I was like, "Oh, what? Did she slay? Is that what it is? Did she fucking? Is she your mom? Is she a queen? Let me guess, queen." She was like, "No, it was awful." And I was like, "Ooh, wait, what do we have here?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, it was so bad." And she showed it to me, and it was fucking bad, dude. She didn't even sing. She just danced. She just did this weird interpretive dance to her own song. But it was so bad. She should hang up the dancing shoes. Or no, you know what? You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. But if your friends don't dance... No, I'm kidding. You can dance if you want to. I cannot say that without thinking of the song. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. No, I'm kidding. You can dance, but I'm saying you can dance. Stop. It's fine for Lorde to dance, but if you're performing on the VMAs where everyone in America is watching and everyone is expecting a performance for them to go, "It's slay, you're my queen, you're my mom, Lorde slays, Lorde, why is Lorde the queen of everything? Why does she slay? Lorde slays my life, blah, blah, blah." If people are performing that type of performance, people are expecting that type of performance, give them that. What the fuck you think is gonna happen? You go on and do an interpretive dance to your own song and don't sing, even though you're a singer. What do you think's gonna happen? People are gonna probably respond negatively to that. Now, I understand if you want to do new things. I say this because maybe I want to try out a green screen every once in a while, and people give me a bunch of shit for that, and I'm like, dog, just oh, sorry, the battery died. If you're watching on YouTube, my apologies. I'm just going to keep going with this episode because I don't want to re-record this. But I'm sorry. And anyways, go ahead and listen on iTunes. Actually, this is a great opportunity for you to go and subscribe on iTunes. It helps me out a lot. In terms of advertisers, they only really look at the people who listen to the podcast, which is very weird to me. I don't know. Maybe podcasts on YouTube are kind of a new thing, but go ahead and just subscribe on iTunes for me, and maybe give this episode, the rest of it, a listen. Anyways, if you're a singer, people know you for singing your songs, and you're a musician, maybe just stick to that. You know, if I were to do a live show, I would probably stick to comedy. I wouldn't try to sing all of a sudden. I wouldn't try to dance all of a sudden. Right? I feel like that's a safe move. I don't know. Do you think Lorde went to her agent? She was like, or her manager, and she was like, "Yeah, I realize I have this spot at the VMAs, but I think for it, I'm just gonna dance." And I bet her manager was like, "Oh, no, what are you talking about? Just do what the people do. What you do. Do what you've been doing. It's been working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it." "Yeah, but I want to dance." Oh my God. Okay, fucking dance. See what happens. And she was sucked. She sucked. She's not a good dancer. She sucked. I really hope fucking Lorde stans don't find this and like freak out at me because they think it was good. It wasn't good. Objectively, it just wasn't good. And I wonder if people think the same thing. I haven't actually seen a single tweet about this or anything. I just got shown this like an hour ago, and I was like, "Holy fuck, this sucks." And I thought it was really funny. Okay, I'm gonna read some. I'm not doing a voicemail hour today, guys, because I want to give it a week break because I feel like I don't want it to get old. So I want to give it a little bit of a break before we get back into it. Maybe next week we'll do voicemail hour again. But what I did want to do is take some time and go through the DMs on the Twitter account. By the way, we're over 10,000 followers now on the Insanely Chill podcast account on Twitter, which is dope. Actually, I want to show you one thing from last episode. From the last episode. So I remember if you watched the weekend edition with Noel, we talked about Jesus, man. I'm sorry about the coughing. I really am. I've been a little bit sick for the past week. What the fuck was I gonna say? Just retweeted someone who bought my merch. codykomerch.com, baby. So last episode talking with Noel, I was like, I think it would be a funny song if the hook was dreaming of the pussy that's a catnap. And we just like joked about how fucking stupid that was. This guy, Ian Edgerly, who I actually used to follow on Vine, really funny guy, talented musician. Jesus. He made a beat and sampled what I said and played it. Now listen to this shit.
I got the hook for our next song. Yeah. I want to do like a beat like yeah. And it's like dreaming of a pussy that's a catnap. Dreaming of a pussy that's a catnap. Dreaming of a pussy that's a catnap. Catnap.
Dope, right? Fucking slapper. That song spanks. That song absolutely spanks. I would bump that in the whip. For sure. That song bangs. If you also think it bangs, then let me know if it bangs or not. And maybe I'll make that into a full song. He sent me the full beat, and he was like, you can start writing to this. So we'll see. If you think that song spanks. If you think it fucks, then let me know. And I'll make it into a full song. Let me see. I'm going to go through and answer some... I'm going to go through and read some DMs because I feel like I haven't done that in a little while. Can you stop doing podcasts with Noel? He is the least funny and steals too much attention. Tell him to fuck off. Okay, Gainy Ashes. What the fuck is that shit? I bet you anything that was ironic because... everyone else is like, yo, you need to do every single episode with Noel, which I kind of agree, honestly. I think a podcast with me and him together would be better. I do like doing this by myself. I do really like doing these episodes, but I think like me and him play off each other pretty nicely. So, Chodester, have you checked out Litecoin recently? It's at 79 Canadian. I have. My Litecoin's up like 15% right now or something like that. The amount of Litecoin I bought. I'm talking, of course, about cryptocurrency. If you're not up to date on that stuff, then this will mean nothing to you. But I bought a bunch of Litecoin like 3-4 weeks ago, something like that, and it's up 15% like this week. So that's dope. Made a little bit of money on that. Will you ever resell merch after the initial 2-week period? Yeah. The merch is still available. It's just like the site they do everything based on flash sales. So like I told them I wanted a permanent merch store because I actually really like working with them. And they're like, yeah, that's cool. We just have to make kind of like, we have to make we have to do it in 2-week campaigns. So I think like basically I'll probably sell these merch items for like 4 weeks and then like make new ones because I like doing that and I continually have ideas for new merch. You should have Jimmy Tatro as a guest on one of your podcasts. Yeah, I definitely will consider that. I'll definitely hit him up about that. A little bit awkward sometimes asking people to do your podcasts. It's kind of a weird thing. Just because it's like it just feels douchey, you know? It feels like, hey man, want to do my podcast? Like that phrase is just so LA shitty. It's so like LA. I'm not struggling, but like I'm a comedian and I got a podcast and like, of course you got a fucking podcast. It's like, want to do my podcast? And it's like, I don't know. It is fun. Like I always think whenever people ask me to do that kind of thing, I'm always like, hell yeah. Like it sounds like a lot of fun. I like doing this. I like recording with people and doing content. But I just feel like a douche asking them. So I got someone next weekend for the weekend edition. That is great. And I'm going to try and get someone for this week. I have someone in mind. I just got to text them. So we'll see. Please never stop doing the podcast because this shit makes my fucking week. Oh, thanks, Ben. I appreciate that. That's Ben from Ben Pomfret. Let's see what else we got here, baby. Dreaming of a pussy that's a catnap. You and Noel have to go to Florida on the podcast tour just for the joke. I actually think that's a great idea. just so we can talk about how much we hate it. Just do a whole fucking podcast about how much we hate being there. Fuck Florida. I'm kidding. I like Miami. All right, not a lot of really good DMs here. Hey, dude, just letting you know this podcast fucks. Thank you. Your Snapchat stories have been on their bullshit lately, and they're starting to piss me off. Stop. See, this is what I'm talking about. Why you gotta, like, that's how polarizing this joke is. People either like love it or they're like, yo, stop. It's starting to piss me off. I'm about to delete you. Like, this girl DM'd me, Amy Wang, went out of her way to DM me to say stop doing that on Snapchat instead of just not watching my Snapchats. How about that? Do an episode with Evan Breen, dude. That's what I'm doing it with next week. All right. It's really not that many good DMs here. Sorry. I kind of was expecting questions, but there just really wasn't a lot of questions. Oh, wow. Someone actually made Noel merch. What the fuck? That's hilarious. We talked about Noel having merch last time, and somebody like literally made the designs. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to wrap this up. I feel like I'm just like tired. I woke up really early this morning to edit the rest of that video. I spent like a long time editing the fucking green screen in that video just to get fucking yelled at. But that's why I'm tired. And so, sorry. Don't want to make excuses. I'll be back next time with voicemail hour, and we'll do it up next time. Let's see. What do I want to tell you? Enjoy the rest of your week. Please enjoy it. But it's only Wednesday, so just keep trucking. And it's basically the weekend, honestly, if you think about it. You got what is it, Wet Wednesday or something like that? Isn't that the Wine Wednesday? That's what it is. And so do that up. If you want some merch, go to codykomerch.com. And book me on Cameo if you want me to say happy birthday to you or one of your friends. Book cameo.com/codyko. If you want to support me on Patreon, it's patreon.com/codyko. And last but not least, follow me on social media, codyko, and send stuff to the P.O. Box if you want. If you've watched up to this point, if you're listening up to this point, I appreciate you very much, and I'll see you guys next week. I love you. Do I?